You're going to pay for what you did. You're going to have to follow the law like everyone else. You're not special.
A local man says he was arrested, but the sheriff's got the wrong man. Good evening, I'm Tim Callahan.
And I'm Jackie Parks. Well, one man says deputies were targeting him after he says they showed up at his home with a warrant for his arrest. 23 ABC's Lauren Ettlinger joins us now live from the downtown jail with more on this alleged mix-up. Lauren?
Well, Tim and Jackie, 23 ABC spoke to one man who said this all started out as a case of mistaken identity that still ultimately landed him right here in jail.
They ain't special. They're human beings just like us. They live lives just like us. Follow the laws.
Keith Kennedy is talking about local law enforcement Tuesday following his release from jail.
I have a lot more questions.
According to Keith, it all started a few months ago when deputies drove by his house and questioned him when he was transferring gas from one of his cars to another. A month later, the same deputy cited him for a missing light on his license plate and no proof of insurance, which led him to traffic court Monday to fight his ticket.
They dismissed the license plate and decided to give me an $800 fine on no proof of insurance.
Then last night, deputies showed up at the Kennedys' home with a warrant on felony of possessing a controlled substance.
I don't feel it's right that he should be harassed by these officers.
But this crime was committed by a different Kennedy, with a different middle name and a completely different description.
A crime I did not commit.
He says there was no convincing the deputies.
He was looking at the suspect's picture on a piece of paper that was folded up similar to this, and as soon as I seen it, I said, "That ain't me." He folded it back up and to where I couldn't see it.
The name, birth date, and physical description was of another Kennedy.
5'9", blue eyes. That's not me.
But the sheriffs arrested Keith on different charges.
It was for carrying a concealed firearm, carrying a concealed firearm in public, and carrying a concealed firearm in a vehicle.
Spending the night in jail after what he believes were trumped-up charges.
I was in the back seat while they were going through my wallet and trying to figure out what they're going to do about the fact that they jacked up.
It's just difficult to have to watch him go through this.
23 ABC spoke to the sheriff's office, who would not confirm or deny that they arrested the wrong man in this case, but they did have this to say.
At any line of work, you're going to have errors, a human error, and in law enforcement that does happen occasionally.
You're going to pay for what you did. You're going to have to follow the law like everyone else. You're not special.
Now, Kennedy told me he filed a former complaint with the sheriff's department, and he also hired a lawyer to see what further steps he can take in this case. For now, back to you.